Hey, Giants fans. We got some news with Rhett Ellison. Um, it was been rumored that the Giants were probably going to cut Rhett Ellison. With Caden Smith coming on strong at the end of the year last year, Ellison right now is 7 million towards the cap, 5 million of which, if he were to be cut, would be saved, and then it would be a $2 million penalty. Um, But Ellison at the end of the year, he didn't play 7, 8, 9 games. I forget what it was exactly. Um, but it's been said that he is thinking about retiring from the NFL um, because of said injury, the concussions. Concussions are nothing to be to blink an eye at. A lot of fans, you hear a lot of fans, well, it's just a concussion. I mean, it's hard to when you have a concussion. There's if it's strong enough, there's vomiting. It's hard to focus. It's hard to like the sunlight is like piercing needles in your eyes. I've had concussion before, so I know exactly what it feels like, and it's not fun. Um, I mean, Troy Aikman, nobody knows how many he had, but he ultimately ended up retiring because he was just concussion. And I mean, you look at your Junior Seaus of the world who committed suicide because of the CTE that he had, because of all the concussions. Football is a sport where you can lose like your livelihood because of that. And what I mean with that is you may not play football anymore, but the concussions can have such a profound effect on you that you have trouble interacting with your family, with your friends. You can't focus on anything. So, if the concussions are really that bad for Ellison, then maybe he should just retire. Um, not because he was going to get cut, not for the cap that you could save, but because of his livelihood. The NFL players are people. We have to respect them. I want them to go home after a game, maybe aching and sore, but they're still able to walk, and their head is screwed on straight. So, that being said, it would save 5 million. Now, I'm not sure if he were to retire, if it would save all 7 million. If that's the case, the last video I made with a potential Solder trade, that would could potentially save us 10 million if another team could eat the cap. So that would bring us to about 85, and then Ellison would be about 90 to 92, and then if you cut Bethea, it's about 95. Which you take some money away for the draft, you're looking at about 75 to 80 million. That is huge, huge money to be saved to go and get your really good players who are out there. Jadeveon Clowney's, Byron Jones, Corey Littleton. I'm not sure if I would go for a Jack Conklin if he wants 20 million a year, because you can get two or three pieces to fill in for your depth chart if you don't go Conklin. And if Solder is going, maybe the Giants are really interested in trading back, and you could get a Mekhi Becton, and Andrew Thomas potentially if you go back to six. So there's a lot of opportunity there. But first and foremost, hopefully everything is okay with Rhett Ellison. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. And if it's still profoundly affecting him, um, he shouldn't be back in the NFL. All these NFL players, most of these NFL players, I'm not going to say all, are very smart people that can make a career for themselves after. Your ESPNs of the world, your Fox Sports, your CBS Sports. CBS just re-signed Tony Romo to $17 million a year. I'm not saying he could get that if he went out, but you can make a couple million a year and live a good life. So Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hit that like button. We're up to 23 subscribers. That's like 7 subscribers in just a couple of days we've added. That's fantastic. Thank you all for subscribing to my little pissant of a channel. I'm trying. Have a good night, everybody.